What? What happened?
What'd you say?
I said I just licked the microphone
Oh, no.
by accident, of course. Hey, this is Johnny Bean, live 10:40 p.m., August 21st, 2017. Happy Eclipse 2017, everybody. Even though we're like 12 hours late. Who is this? Who's laughing at me?
There's a Dave Nesdall here.
Hey, man,
Yo.
what are you doing?
Um,
It's like 2
Nothing.
in the morning.
I'm talking to you. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's 2 in the morning here. Crazy.
Man,
So anyone
man,
out there? No one out there.
I don't know. I'm here.
Well, yeah, there is that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just got home, man. I just got home, man. Literally. Long day up in Walnut Creek today.
Yeah, I bet.
And yeah, yeah, of course, woke up super early just because I have a rooster and chickens and everything. Was trying to get excited about the eclipse. There was nothing here. Nothing. Not where I am anyway, because I'm like 5 minutes from the beach, and every morning around that same time it's we're fogged in anyway.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Hey, black belt. Black belt can't sleep. Yeah.
Neither can I.
hmm Although I was so tired earlier today, like when I was driving up,
Yeah.
actually, when I was driving up to Walnut Creek today, I was so tired. I swear I fell asleep while I was driving up, but I know how to but I know how to get up there. So I'm almost thinking I was sleeping with my eyes open driving.
You blacked out.
I'm not sure. It was weird. It was strange. I mean, I made it there safely, but I was so tired, you know? And like I'm awake, but all of a sudden you realize like something hits you and you're like, "Oh." And you kind of wake, you kind of snap out of it,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, that's how I felt as I was driving up there today. Black belt, yellow belly. I saw the eclipse through a welding mask. Pretty cool, actually, he says.
Man,
That is cool.
that's pretty insane.
So did you see it?
No, no, there was no eclipse on over here. It was the day. It was kind of overcasty. Uh,
Is
it
that a
was
word?
it was yeah, it was like an overcast type of day, and it didn't get dark at all.
It
It
was
got a
over. It
little,
was overcasted.
it got dim. It got dim out, but like around 4 o'clock, the sun was out again, and it didn't get
hmm
dark. Never got dark.
hmm Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was nothing weird here. Although I was actually hanging out with Joe Wentz, like this, but
Yeah.
we never went live. He called me up and said, "Hey Johnny, you want to go live? I've got this idea. I'm gonna have my phone pointed towards the sky. This is him talking to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have my phone pointed towards the sky, and then I'll be in my closet, you know, and we'll look at this thing. And by the time it came around, I guess he said the clouds came out, uh,
Yep. It was like
and
that all over the place.
I actually had to split by the time all that was over, but it looked like he went live. So I guess there is a video of him out there. I don't know what he did or saw or whatever, but I was just about to hit the road at that point.
Right.
That was
Well,
about
I saw a
noon
lot of
my time.
um, photos from like Nebraska on Facebook where it was pitch black, like in Nebraska.
That's how it always is there.
I don't know. Never been in Nebraska.
That's the middle of the state. There's no sun there.
I can't even spell it.
hmm
let alone
I can't
paint.
either. Although I can make fun of it because I lived there for a long time.
Uh huh.
So there you go. Yeah, I was watching that too. I was watching, is it NASA? NASA?
NASA.
I was watching, I think Homer Simpson calls it Nassau. I was watching NASA's YouTube channel at the time when it was actually happening, and watched the whole thing over that.
Uh huh. 7/8 is here.
Yes. Hey, 7/8, man.
Hey man.
Were your ears burning earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Black Belt says during the eclipse, a guy actually asked me huh? What the backside of the sun looked like? Oh my gosh.
That's pretty funny.
I'll
That's
let you
pretty
know in
funny.
6 months, he said.
Yeah.
The back? It looks the same, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's the same all the way around, isn't it?
It is.
Is the sun
Still pretty
round
funny.
or is the sun flat? Has anybody?
What are you, an idiot, man? Of course it's flat.
Is your moon round or is your moon flat?
Oh.
Desiree?
Mm,
Oh man. So
that's
what?
not nice.
Are you good?
7/8 says NASA stands for never a straight answer.
Uh-huh. Nassau. Yeah, I was yeah.
I live in Nassau.
Mm-hmm. Nassau.
Yeah, Nassau, Nassau County.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where I am. Santa Cruz County, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know. Um yeah, so anyway, I got to see it thanks to NASA's YouTube channel and
Beautiful.
and all that. I mean, it was the talk of the town. I mean, all over Facebook was eclipse
Yeah.
this morning at least.
Hmm. Yeah, I know. It was all over the place. And then tonight, it was all about Michael Smith coming over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was all
What
over Facebook,
happened?
man. Didn't you see it?
What?
It was all over Facebook, man. Didn't you see it?
No.
Oh, yeah, man. It's all over Facebook that Michael Smith came to my house and had pizza.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to check that out. I haven't checked my Facebook in hours. It says I have a bunch of what do you call them? Bunch of
Things.
what? Yeah, what do you call them? Where the globe? I have a bunch of new stuff to see. It says, yeah,
Oh, yes.
like somebody just liked my Facebook page. Uh, yeah, different things there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out because I got a bunch of messages, people commenting on my. The last thing I posted on Facebook was Eclipse 2017 hashtag, and then I said I don't see a thing or whatever. That's all I posted all day long was that. Yeah, I don't see anything. Hashtag Eclipse 2017.
That's
And I
funny.
got 34 likes and 17 comments on that, which I got to go through.
Yeah. I don't get it. I looked at the sun and I all of a sudden couldn't see.
Ah, man.
Yeah.
Hmm. It got cloudy about 30 minutes before totality. Is that the word?
Yep.
7/8 says. Hmm. Yeah, they announced the date of the next one
What's
already.
it like 2024 or something like that?
Yeah. whatever the date, the month and the day and then the year, you know.
But isn't that going to be like after the asteroid hits the Earth?
I don't know. I thought that was in 2012.
Oh, I'm a little late.
Hmm. I was
Late to the
actually
show.
I was actually scared that day when the world was supposed to end in
Yeah.
2012. I was sitting there probably on Facebook, like waiting, like ready, you know.
Ready to say goodbye?
Yeah. I was nervous. I was actually nervous. And then it came and went, you know, the time or whatever it was. It's like, oh well. So what happened? Michael Smith came over?
Yeah.
Hey, Jaden James. Hey, man.
Yo, what's up, Jaden?
Yeah,
Yeah, Michael
we're just
Smith came
rapping.
over, played a bunch of my guitars. We ate some pizza. He brought over a sugar-free cheesecake.
Wow.
Yeah.
He knocks on the door. You open the door. He hands you the
No, he
he
didn't
ha-
knock on the door. He does. There's nowhere. I could give you guys. I can give everyone my address, and you'll never find my house. So I had to meet him at the Burger King at the corner of that. Down the block, and then I brought him up here.
Yeah, that's your excuse.
No, it's the truth. He'll tell you.
That's they got some mighty fine hash browns, huh? Every
I don't.
morning it's
I don't
Burger
know.
King.
I don't know if Burger King actually has hash browns. Thanks, Jaden. Thank you very much. He said he saw the show yesterday. Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Oh yeah. I was listening to that last night
Uh-huh.
with you and Gary Housley, right?
Yeah.
U.S. American made guitars.
Yeah. It was really a lot of fun.
Yeah, very cool. Very
I
cool.
gave I gave
Thanks for
some.
the shout out.
Oh, you're welcome. I was gonna
Unlike
say I gave some
unlike
shout out.
Ron.
Well, I don't even know if he even knew that I was on the show.
Well, no, Ron goes on everybody else's shows and doesn't say a thing.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Thank you, 708.
Ash Browns, James. James says he's building a Clapton Strat. Wow,
Cool. What color?
man. Also hash browns. Yeah, Burger King. They had hash browns when I used to eat there. I used to get their morning one of their morning meals. This would have been what exactly 20 years ago. I'm so old. Um,
Oh, God.
yeah, it was exactly 20 years ago. I remember I would hit up the Burger King in downtown Oakland because I was going to school downtown Oakland, and I would hit up the Burger King in the morning, and the hash browns were like little circles in like a little sack, you know, like a French fry
Uh huh.
sack bag or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're
Sure.
like little circles is what they were.
Uh huh.
Those were the hash browns.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Cool. Oh, James Orcutt. Orcutt, you're making like a Blackie type thing. I thought you meant you're making like a Clapton Strat, like one of his newer versions. That's very cool, man. Very cool. You're doing the right one. All right.
Somebody was telling me that his guitar, like Blackie or one of those, was all put together from parts.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Who was that? You or was that
Well, I know that
RMG?
there the what he did was he bought like 6 or 7 late 50 mid 50s Stratocasters, and he took the neck, his favorite neck from one, and put it with this black body.
Was this back then?
Not in the 50s, no. I think he did it in the early 70s.
So that's like $1 million guitar that he's playing.
Well, yeah, I mean it's $1 million guitar only because it was Eric Clapton's main guitar. It's not $1 million because it was a parts guitar. I mean, if he didn't own that guitar, it would be worth probably about $15,000.
Hmm. Even though it's
And
a
only
parts guitar.
only because it's black. Black, anything other than sunburst back then was a custom color. So black would have been a custom color, so it's more money, because usually what they did was they just painted over a sunburst guitar.
Mhm. See you later, 7/8.
Oh, yeah. Take care, 7/8. Yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, let me know. Yes. So what? So Clapton
So
bought a bunch of
yeah, so
super expensive guitars and tore them
well,
all
they
apart
were
and
in the
made the
'70s.
ultimate guitar?
Hang on, in the '70s, they weren't super expensive. He probably paid like $250 for each of them.
What?
And in the early '70s, those guitars were not very expensive.
A 50s guitar in the 70s
Yeah,
was $200?
yeah, 200, 250. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh. How come I wasn't buying guitars in the 70s, man?
Were you even born yet?
No.
All right then. So yeah,
That's
that's
insane.
yeah.
And in the 80s, they were just kind of it was the
They were
90s.
starting. They were just starting to get in the '80s. They were just starting to get. Like you can get
A Buddy Holly.
a 56 Strat. You could probably get for, I don't know, $1,200.
Ah, that's nothing. Hey, Charlie S. It was the 90s. It was like the mid 90s where all that stuff just totally spiked, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks to Chinnery, right? And those guys,
Yeah, guys like that. Yeah.
those huge collections of guitars. That's insane, man. I never knew this stuff.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, look,
And what
wow.
Clapton would do was like,
I always played
you know,
Kramer's anyway.
he played that black guitar and that black Strat, that Blackie guitar. The pickups were from a '70s Strat. They weren't even original pickups. They were just a new set of pickups that he put in from a '70s Strat.
Hmm.
So they're not even like the holy grail of pickups. But because that was Clapton's main guitar, and he put all that mileage on that guitar, that's why that guitar is worth $1 million.
Hmm. Hmm. So what would he do with all the other parts from all the from?
Gave them away. Gave those guitars to other people.
So he made a bunch of different guitars out of all those
Well,
different
no,
guitars.
he made one guitar out of a bunch of guitars. The rest of them he put back together and gave away.
Hmm. Interesting. That's
Yeah,
pretty
James
cool.
Orcutt says that some of those parts came from George Gruen, which is that's very cool. Cool stuff.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Hey yo. That's cool.
Yeah.
I might actually go out and buy a Clapton record now.
Well, you should be doing that anyway.
I did. Well, back in the day when I first picked up the guitar, well, probably the one I bought, but probably wasn't. Well, I'm thinking there was a Clapton tape I bought called August.
Uh huh.
Is that true? Was there an album called
Yep.
August?
Yep.
Okay, well that's the one I
Was
had.
was not his best work.
Well,
It had
that was
it
my
had the song.
introduction.
It had the song "It's in the Way That You Use It" on it.
Color of Money. Yeah. I
Yeah,
like that song. I liked it.
you would.
Yeah, I I think
Yeah,
that was
because
it.
Desmond probably wrote it.
Well, maybe. No, no. Clapton writes his own stuff. No, but
Don't kid yourself. J.J. Cale writes a lot of Clapton stuff.
oh. Anyway, that would have been my Clapton LP, and it was that one song, and everything after that was like, meh. On that record, I guess. Although I don't know. I don't know.
Yep.
But now, thanks to Spotify, I can listen to all of it.
Listen to Cream,
Hmm.
and you Get all the Cream records and get the Layla record. That's all
Hmm.
you need.
Hmm. And slow them down and learn all the solos note for note.
Well, they didn't call him slow hand for no reason. You don't really have to slow them down.
Oh, really? He didn't play that fast?
No, not really.
Is that why he's called that?
Yep.
But he's got a lot. He's got the soul though is in there
Yeah. Oh
basically.
yeah. His riffs are incredible.
So you
Even
can play.
even still, I mean, even still, he's in his 70s and he still plays great.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's the thing, man. If you can play slowly and it sounds great. Why play a million notes where it's just nonsense?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth. You gotta, listen to his. You gotta listen to his vibrato. He's probably single-handedly got the best vibrato on the planet.
I remember it. I remember it. Yeah. Yeah, he's got that sound. Yeah. Yeah, that's I'm gonna have to man. Wow. So what?
Yeah.
What
I
does
don't
this
know.
have to do with the eclipse? I don't even know.
Who cares?
Man. Anyway.
Is
Yeah.
there here? Anyone else still with us?
Says we got, well, it says 8 people, but I think I might be one of them. I mean, I'm signed in though, so maybe not. So yeah, I think we got 8 people sitting here at
Yeah.
11:01
I think
p.m.
I think people are sleeping. I think humbucker lovers got everyone sleeping.
No, he's awake.
Yeah, but everyone else around him's sleeping.
Man. So what? The eclipse. I didn't see anything. Went up to Walnut Creek, did my thing up there, came back, and I saw this really cool little interview. It was this UK magazine called Guitarist. Is it?
Uh huh.
I believe. I made a pit stop at the Barnes and Noble in San Jose, California, and tonight. And yeah, there's this magazine called Guitarist, and they have a special issue of 100, something like the 100 greatest guitar heroes. And of course, Eddie has a section in there and a cool little interview from May of 1993.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I read it, and I encourage everybody to go out there and check it out if you can find it. Very
Nice.
cool. He talks about well, it was May '93, so I think he's talking a lot about the Music Man guitar and the probably the gear he was using at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool. I got to read that interview.
Hmm. Yeah. Clapton was probably in there too with the Blackie strap, but I didn't see it.
Maybe, or he could have been in there with the red 335,
Hmm.
um, or one of his new guitars, one of his newer Strats.
Hmm. Yeah, could have been, I guess. Hey, Tone Bolts. Wow,
Hey,
listening from
oh my God,
Australia.
that's he's got good ears if he's listening from all the way out there.
Man, is it Thursday out
Yes,
there?
yeah, it is. James, you're right. Journeyman was a great record. From the Cradle, also, that's probably his best new record. Is From the Cradle.
Hmm. Yeah, for Tone
His best,
Bolts.
huh?
For Tone Bolts, the eclipse happened a week ago.
Ugh. Jim Guidry says, "What's up, Johnny and Dave?"
Hey, what's up, man? Jim, man.
What's going on?
Jim, didn't I
I
see
saw you.
I saw a video of you,
I
man.
saw. That's right, jamming with Joe Wentz.
Hmm. Hmm. It was like Jim and was it your son? Was it on
I don't.
drums? Maybe.
I don't know. Hey, Brand.
And then Joe Wentz, live from the closet.
He needs to come out of that closet.
He makes his best stuff in there, though. Yeah, yeah, it was Jim and his son Alex, right? On drums, and then you guys did what was it? Was it One Way to Rock?
Yeah,
Was that it? Oh, yeah, you
yeah,
guys sounded great. I
it
saw it.
was. That really did sound great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although I'm thinking the arrangement was a little different though.
Well, there's no bass, and it was, but it was fine. It might have been more like the original song. Have you ever heard Sammy's version of
Yeah.
it? Out of Van Halen.
Yeah. Hit the one off whatever the record was. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit different.
Three lock box or yeah. It is different, but it's still I'm not sure. I'm thinking your guys' arrangement was a little different. I'm thinking, but I don't know. It was great though. It was
Well, that's
cool. I mean,
cool.
even, if especially if it was, that's great if you guys did something different with it. Oh, he says it was. Yeah. Um
Mhm.
yeah, it's great. If you do a cover tune, yeah, put your own spin on it.
Yeah, make it yours.
Change the verse into the chorus.
Change all the chords around.
The bridge, hey man, who needs a bridge? Just burn it. Burn that bridge.
We know people. We know people like the burn bridges.
Burn that bridge. The chorus, just play the chorus over and over and over. That's all people want to hear anyways, the chorus. Although you need that build up. So, keep the bridge around for a little bit, burn it, and then just go straight, just chorus out. You know?
Mm-hmm. Tomebolt says he's working on a Luna guitar.
Cool.
I'm working on a lunatic.
What? What? Oh. Yes.
Exactly. Man, it's 2 a.m. here. Don't expect much out of me.
That's what she said. The Black Star amps. Hey, Romeo Delight 90. Welcome. Black Star amps. Yeah, those are cool. Those are cool. I played through one. Have you played through one, dude?
I have.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played out of the overdrive part of it, but I've used my pedal board through the clean channel. It sounds great.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm thinking I played through a combo.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it sounded great. I'm
They
laughing
do.
I'm laughing about something else, by the way. The previous whatever we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
All chorus. That's all you need, man. Every song should just be a chorus all the way around. That's all people want.
Yes, the money shot.
Oh, you can't say that on here, man. Or
Why?
are well, you can't show that on here. I guess you can.
Yeah, yeah,
you
sure.
can
Well, I'm not
you can
showing it.
you can say it. Okay, you can you can. I'm not even the one that's tired, and I'm the one that's laughing. But I've been driving, man. I've been driving for hours and hours.
You're probably way awake.
Well, yes and no. Yes and no. I'm kind of out of it, but long day. I was saying before, I was tired even before even left. Thanks to Joe Wentz waking me up for his Eclipse special, and it never happened.
Eclipse is special.
It was cool though. I mean, for what I saw, we weren't live at the time. We were just, on one of his things, his hangout. There was no live. But it was cool. He had his phone. Uh, uh, pointed towards the sky, and it was kind of a cool shot, you know. And this there was no it was before the eclipse happened. This was actually like an hour before it had happened. Like he called me up like an hour before, and he's we were just talking, you know, a little bit.
Right.
It looked cool though. It was a cool shot, Joe.
I waited a long time for it, and it never happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Actually, most of my friends out here that actually saw it, they saw it through the clouds. You know, it was cloudy, and then you saw the sun. You saw the sun, and then you saw, uh, you know, the thing in front of it, the moon or whatever that was. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's called the moon.
Hmm. I saw a picture on Facebook today though before I left the house. Um, and it was a picture of the moon, and I don't know, it was a picture of the sun, and then instead of the moon going over the sun, it was the Death Star.
Oh, okay. I
Is
saw
what
something else.
it.
I thought you were going to say something else. But yeah,
No.
I saw
Hey,
something else.
802 Blues, man. What are you doing awake, dude? It's 11:11, everybody. Make a wish. They're all like, oh, I wish I was asleep, not listening to
Yeah.
this.
I wish you guys would shut up so we can go to sleep. Oh, I wish you guys were good already.
I wish I didn't burn that bridge because I need another verse. Yeah, but yeah, Jim Guitry, man, that was great. If any of you guys didn't see it, it's probably on YouTube on probably Joe Wentz Project YouTube channel. Check out Jim Guitry, and it was Alex, right? Alex Guitry and Joe Wentz doing their own version of One Way to Rock, an instrumental version. It sounded cool. It's way
Nice.
cool. Yeah, Joe, he does a great job with those covers.
Yeah, he's a great player. Really is a good player.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's fun. You know,
yeah, it's
fun to watch.
great stuff. You know, great stuff. So what? Are you
What do you got?
tired? Are you passing out?
I'm not passing out, but whatever. You know,
I don't know what
we
I don't.
we gonna be on. We gonna be on tomorrow. Want to tell people if we're doing anything tomorrow?
Are we?
Uh, we gonna do something with 7/8, maybe.
I guess. Are we? Well, he's
I'm
supposed to
thinking,
he's supposed to contact you, right?
yeah, but I'm thinking we're gonna do some sort of unboxing, maybe.
Hmm. Interesting. It's an eclipse in a box.
Yeah. Simon
Hey,
Williams says good morning to both of us from Bristol, UK.
hey.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Simon. Yeah, it's
Holy
tea
moly.
time.
It's got to be, what is it, 7? 7 a.m. or so? 8 a.m.?
7 over 8. One of those?
It's tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be tomorrow here in about 45 minutes.
It's already tomorrow here.
Mm-hmm. You're into it.
Today is tomorrow.
7:15
7,
a.m.
oh, man, you ain't catching me up at 7:15 in the morning.
Bristol, UK. Breakfast time. He's up for breakfast. Look at that. Hey, Spanky.
Breakfast
Oh,
time?
I'll be.
Time and what time is
I'll.
second breakfast?
I'll be up at 7:15 tomorrow.
Yeah, I know you will.
Th- Thanks to the chickens or the chooks, as we call them. Yeah. Spanky, what's up, man? Did you see the eclipse? Is there a repeat of that? The eclipse? Is that happening again?
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, Simon. Mine are out there in the coop right now, sleeping.
Oh, Spanky said he looked at the eclipse with no glasses by mistake. Can he still see?
Are you joking, dude? I kept telling you guys, don't look at it.
Yeah, don't look at it. Don't look at it. You'll be blind. You'll poke your eye out, kid.
Oh, he watched it from Joe Wentz, from Joe's
Uh, that's the best.
watch watch this. We watched Joe Wentz, next time, and his glasses are like
Cracked.
way thicker. He's got those glasses that make his eyes look super huge. Like he's like, Johnny, I looked at it. Oh man. I think Spanky is playing around, but um well that.
Next, it'll be I can see and I can hear, but who am I?
Uh I'll have
Yeah.
to watch Joe's video. I was sitting there with him before he went live, and then I had to split. And I think he had to split too because he was going to do it, on his own from the YouTube app on his phone. That's what he eventually ended up doing.
Right.
So I haven't seen his video yet, but I'll check it out once we're done. Once Dave starts snoring.
This sucks, Beavis.
His video was cool, Jim says. Man. RMG 471.
What are you, dude? What are you doing up?
He's pumped up for the
Like
eclipse.
RMG.
He's pumped up for the eclipse
Oh,
2024.
you missed it. You missed it, dude.
2024. He's going to stay up. Or whatever it is.
The eclipse sucked.
Shut up.
Quit it, butthead.
TP for more eclipse glasses.
Shut up, butthead.
What are we doing up awake?
My eclipse hole. My eclipse hole. I need TP.
It's only 11:18 here. You know?
Gosh.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, man.
Yeah. It's nothing but silliness.
We're waiting for the reverse eclipse
Hey, Cat Dumpling.
where it gets light all of a sudden in the middle of the night. Oh wait, that's actually Norway. Isn't it light there like in the summer like 20 like for months where the sun never goes down or something? I think that's true.
Wow. Don't know.
Hey, Cat Dumpling. I think so.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Only the chat.
where you can accidentally stay awake for like a week. Accidentally. Oh,
What?
Spanky.
Uh,
Uh-huh. Oh, what Spanky? What's the joke? What's the old Dean Martin? Um. Oh yeah, yeah. My grandmother, She doesn't need glass. She's 98 years old. She doesn't need glasses. She drinks straight from the bottle.
That's so funny. RMG, what did you solve on the strat problem? What are you gonna buy? Let me guess. You're gonna get a an HP2 and use the coil tapping.
Instant strat. I told him to get a Fender. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Although I think he's looking at something else. So the next eclipse is July 2nd, 2019.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, between Australia and South America.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Mully is actually a school teacher, and he was telling me that eclipses actually happen all the time, but mainly it's like over the ocean and nobody sees them.
Huh.
That's what he was saying. But the
Well, that
reason
makes sense. That makes sense because isn't the Earth like 2/3 ocean, 2/3 water?
that's the round part.
Oh.
It keeps the water in there like a bowl.
Oh.
The
The
rest
rest
of the Earth is
flat.
flat. Yeah. But yeah, he was saying they happen all the time. You don't see them. Um, uh, Good night, James.
Yeah. Good night.
Um,
Christian M says top 5 brands of bass.
Top five.
Yeah.
Well, what's the top five? Well, actually, they're all
Okay. I
they're
would
all
say
mostly
Fender. I would say Fender, Music Man, uh, Warwick,
Gibson Grabber.
Lakeland, um, Federa. There's a lot of them.
Hmm. I'll tell you, I've got a Hondo bass sitting over there. It's been great.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a.
I'll be right back.
I don't even know what my. I guess it's a like some sort of Fender
You have a
style.
bass?
Yeah.
We've never seen that.
Oh yeah, I have one. There's actually 2 basses in the house. There's a Fender P bass, and another no name brand, but it's a good one.
And they're
So
both in
yeah,
Dennis's room. And
no,
they're
no,
and
no,
they're and they're both they're both in the bathroom.
no, no, no. No, the no name bass is in my room, and the Fender bass is in a gig bag in the closet.
Hmm.
Oh, RMG, cool, man! You're getting a 509 PRS. That's awesome. Hey, Angie, thank you. Thanks for the thumbs up.
Yeah. Spanky says the EVH did a video in 1980. His guitar has a black headstock. I swear the headstock looks like it says Hondo.
No, it's not. It's a Charvel. That's a Charvel neck from the black and yellow guitar that's on his red guitar at that point.
Hmm. Well, Charvel kind of rhymes with Hondo.
Nah, not really. Maybe in your world.
Hmm. Spanky, I know the footage you're talking about. That's the footage everybody wants to know what that's from. Remember when they were inducted into the Rock and Roll? Was it the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Was that it, or what was it? It was on VH1. Was that the actual Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
I think it was. Yeah, yeah, and they showed a montage of video of Van Halen, and there's video of Eddie and Alex, and Eddie is playing the Frankenstein. Oh, you're talking about the Cradle Will Rock lip sync video.
Oh yeah, isn't that from Italy?
That's from, yeah, one of those. Yeah, Yeah, that's the same neck. Yeah,
And Dave Roth has got those big fluffy white boots.
yeah, yeah. They
And
did that.
I think Eddie's wearing a red leather jumpsuit, or maybe he's wearing red leather pants. I think something like that.
Maybe there's a couple different videos. There's another one where he's playing the star, and I think they're playing maybe "You Really Got Me" on that one. Maybe
Oh, I've never seen the footage of him playing the star.
you've seen it.
I don't think so.
You've seen it because I remember taking a screenshot where you could kind of see the back of the guitar, and I sent it to
Really?
you, and you're like, oh, I've seen that photo.
Well, yeah, the photo I've seen, but I don't know if I've seen the video of that.
You've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one where they're wearing red, and I think there's another one where he's
Yeah,
wearing he's wearing blue, maybe.
Spanky says he's wearing red leather.
Hmm. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back, real quick.
Okay.
RMG has a paragraph for you.
Uh, at this point, it's going to take a year to read it. Um, he says Dave Nesdall kept it all in the family. Ha ha. I'll tell you this: switching off and playing the new guitar is a great way to remind yourself how good your current guitars sound. Well, that's very true. Yeah, yeah. And Cat Dumpling says, yeah, it's Naugahyde. Yeah, it was probably Naugahyde because you know the Nauga comes from the northeast region of um, Asia. It's the great land of the Nauga, and those hides are very hard to come by because they're not very big. The Nauga is not very big, so you know the you need a lot of hides to put a good pair of pants together because the Naga is probably about as big as a church mouse. I bet you people didn't know that. It's crazy, right?
Hmm?
Anyway,
Are you sleeping?
no, I'm fine. I'm still
Oh.
awake. I was telling everyone where the Naga comes from.
The
I said
Noglip?
that no, the Naga. You know, Eddie was wearing red Naga hide pants. So I said, you know, it takes a it the um, the Naga where the hide comes from, the Naga is very small. It's like a church mouse. It's very small, so you need a lot of Nagas to make a set of Naga hide pants.
Uh-huh. You got a pair in the closet?
I used to. They were black though, and but you know the black Naga is a slightly larger Naga than the red Naga.
Hmm.
uh,
Goodness.
oh my God, it's getting late. That's funny. Yes, cat dumpling. The Naga is slightly larger than a cat mouse, than a church mouse. A cat, a cat mouse.
Cat mouses are huge.
A cat mouse. That's oh my God. Whew. I'll take another hit over here. Excuse me. Oh. Mad Dog's laughing too. The Naga.
Oh, I'll have to re-listen to this. Yeah, I totally missed. I wasn't here when
You
he
know,
was.
because I gave this whole speech on what a Naga was and where it came from and how many Nagas it takes to make a set of pants. Oh God, someone's gonna hear this one day and say, "What, mommy? What's a Naga? What? You know what Naga? The guy on the radio said that there's lots of Nagas and you can make a set of pants out of some Nagas." Oh my god. Yeah, but you know you can only use the Naugas with the silent G in the front.
Uh-huh. Isn't that Ganaga?
Yeah, Ganaga, the great Ganaga.
That's kind of like good night. It's not a
Gary Gnu,
night.
the Gary Gnu. It's it's Peter Chat. That's right. Hashtag.
Ah, yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't hashtag PETA into anything.
Well,
Those
RMT
guys
trouble.
those guys will tear you apart for a pair of pants, man.
Yeah. Hashtag.
somebody somebody will be wearing a pair of Nesdolls.
Oh. Yeah, Cat Dumpling remembers this great space coaster. It was one of my favorite shows. I don't remember the names of the actual people in the in the, but I remember the
That's the
pink.
guy that looks like Batman,
I don't know.
right?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, wasn't that a Cartoon Network Great Space Coaster? Wasn't that a cartoon?
It wasn't a
Is that what you're
cartoon.
talking?
No,
Is
it wasn't a cartoon. It was real people. It was like kind of like the Magic Garden, but different. You know, but it had the people in it were in a band together, and all I remember is the female guitar player played a pink Charvel Star.
Wait a minute. I don't know what we're talking about. Space Ghost? Is that what I'm talking about?
No, yeah, you're probably thinking Space Ghost, but the Great Space Coaster was like it was like a I don't
When
know.
was that? In the 70s?
No, it wasn't the 70s. It was more like the 80s, actually.
Oh, no, you're thinking about Gem and the Holograms.
No, I'm not thinking of that at all because I've never heard of that.
That was an actual singer that actually did the singing voice of Gem. It was like an actor. It was an actress that did the talking voice, and then somebody
Yeah.
else did the singing voice.
Okay. Well, that's not what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
Why don't you, when you're done with this, because I know you're not going right to sleep, YouTube the Great Space Coaster and watch. Just watch an episode.
Is that like the all those like big bears and stuff on the bikes?
No,
Banana
no,
splits?
that's like the banana splits. It's you know what? It's kind of, sort of, kind of like that a little bit, but they were
The
humans
Great
too. I
Space
mean, it was just yeah, the Great Space Coaster. It was like a Muppet type thing, but they were humans too.
in the early 80s. The
Yeah,
Great Space Coaster. Man, okay. I can use some more nightmares tonight, I guess. Yeah.
Peter won't be hunting me down. They'll be hunting the Naga. Dino, I've never used those polywebs, the elixirs. I've never tried them.
Yeah, you should try them. What strings do you use? I don't even know.
What string? I use GHS boomers. For forever and a day, I used to use the Dario, but
Until you broke a string and
I
you're like, "Oh, these
no,
suck."
I
And so-
was no. I was getting Dario strings. I won't lie. I was getting them for free for like 20 years, and all of a sudden I had to start paying for strings again, and I couldn't. They wouldn't. Dario wouldn't even sell them to me anymore. I'd have to get them from the store. So Dennis is a GHS endorsee. So if I'm going to pay for strings, I'm not going to pay full pop. So Dennis hooks me up.
You just when he's gone, you take a screwdriver and you just jimmy the lock into his room, and there's
No,
strings everywhere.
right. That's right, Cat Dumpling. Gary Gnu was a great space coaster.
Is it
Back
GNU or just new?
Gnu,
Is it,
a Gnu. Yes,
the G
it's
ain't silent?
yes. The G is silent. It's called a new, but he calls himself Gnu, and he was like a, a puppet style, like a Fraggle Rock type of new Gnu, and he was a like a sport like a newscaster. Because no GNUs is good GNUs with Gary GNU.
Okay, this sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look this up. So, okay, GHS is the G silent? You don't call your strings just HS? I use HS strings.
It's HS strings.
Um, what is it called? The
Coaster. Great space coaster.
Great Space Coaster.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, I'm having nightmares now. Oh my God. Okay, now I'm scared.
Why?
This is creepy. Oh, there's a guy singing. Oh, there's a microphone.
Yeah.
There's like a big bird looking. This is why is the biggest guy wearing like the sleeping outfit?
Oh,
Like a
dude, I don't know.
hat.
This was the early 80s, man. Joe Wentz is here.
Joe, how was that eclipse, man? What happened? Like the eclipse happened and we lost connection. The Great Space Coaster. Oh, this looks. Oh, and they're playing music.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, and she's playing a star looking. Is she playing bass or guitar?
No, it's a guitar. It's a guitar. It's a pink star.
This looks crazy. Oh yeah, this is old because they had the show on video disc,
Uh-huh.
which I used to have these video disc machines. What do you call those things? There's like rainbows and
Yeah, it's really trippy.
huh? That's Mark Hamill. Was he on one of those?
He might have been.
Huh? Was this an American show or somewhere else?
It was an American show, I believe. Yeah.
Wait, that guy looks familiar. That looks like
I think that what there was a tall white dude, a black dude, and a white girl, right? The three
yeah,
people, three, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and they were in a band together, yeah. And I
You
think
sure?
the black dude was the singer, I think, and the tall guy was the whatever percussion or drums or whatever, and then she played guitar.
No, you sure? This looks like one of those crazy Canadian shows.
Oh God, don't say that. You'll get sued.
You didn't used to watch any of that stuff? Like this looks like the guy from today's
Oh my!
special. It's a mannequin. You put the hat on him, he comes to life,
I
and
don't
they
know
spend the
anything
whole
about.
night singing and dancing around the store. You guys know what I'm talking about? Nickelodeon had all these crazy shows, and they were all from Canada.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
I used to watch all that stuff. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Okay, the Great Space Coaster from 81 to 86. Okay, it says USA.
I didn't even know it lasted that long.
Well, these pictures are not from 86, I'll tell you that. All this stuff I'm looking at. Actually, that one guy in there, he looks like the guy that the mannequin. The mannequin guy.
Wow.
Oh, I Gary Gnu.
Yeah,
Which guy's Gary Gnu?
he's a Muppet.
Hmm.
He may have had like some sort of curled beak, maybe.
Curled beak.
I can't remember exactly.
Oh, Joe, you're driving, man? Man, I don't know. I'll have to look into this, but like I said, I have a feeling there's gonna be nightmares.
Dino's mad that we're not talking about his elixir strings.
Huh?
Dino Dino Smith wants us to talk about elixir strings. I'm sorry, my
I've
man.
I've never tried them.
I've never tried them, and they're quite expensive. Michael Mother effin Smith. Hello.
Is still awake. Oh, I can't. What happened, man? Michael Smith, dude. I heard some stories, man. Gary Gnu dressed like Ron. Oh, I was just thinking as I was driving home tonight. I was thinking about that scene in Anchorman 2, where they're in the Winnebago and it's flipping over.
Uh huh.
Did you ever see that?
No.
They're like, oh, what's this bag of bowling balls doing here? Oh, what's this? And all of a sudden, they realize no one's driving the Winnebago, and they it starts flipping, and the whole scene is in slow motion. You never saw that?
No.
Oh, that was the. Did you see Anchorman 2?
I never saw it. No.
Oh, dude, Google that one scene. That's the best scene ever. I'll find it. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. It's just got home from the bar. Michael
Dude, you
Smith
better
says.
check your liver when you get home. When you get home, you better go to the doctor and see that your liver's okay, dude. You're partying way too much, man.
Gary Gnu uses the elixir strings.
Cat Dumpling says she was informed not to see Anchorman 2.
Cat dumpling. Look up YouTube if it's up there. YouTube the Anchorman 2 Winnebago scene. That's all you got to see from that movie. It's the best scene from the entire movie, and it's hilarious. I almost passed out when I saw that. It's so funny.
I don't think I've ever seen you laugh that hard.
Oh yeah, you have.
I have.
Yeah, I've
Were,
laughed a few
were
times.
you about to laugh? Were you about to pass out?
I've laughed a few times on these things. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, so funny. Joe Wentz, you know what I'm talking about, right? So what happened? Did you even tell us about you and Michael Smith today?
Yeah, of course I did. Well, let Michael tell you. He'll tell you. My God. He says all of his internal organs are going to revolt after this week. Yeah,
Wow.
kidding. And probably being at my house is the only time that your your organs whew, had a break.
Because he was playing guitar
Yeah.
instead of organ. Speaking of organ, it looks like that band from this great Space Coast or whatever that is. There's like an organ player and the guitar player and the drummer.
Wow.
That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah, yes, 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 yes.
So you used to watch that show
Yeah, when I was young. Yep.
after school, before school?
I don't remember. I think it was. I think I'd watch it when when I'd be homesick from school because I think it was on during the daytime, like while school was on.
So 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 you're talking about a baby show.
Well, it's not really a baby show. It was, but
If it's on during the day when there's school, it's a baby show. It's a
no, it's
what's
like
that?
cartoons.
It's Teletubbies.
But dude, I was 11 years old in 1981. Give me a break.
No, but during the day, if there's a kid show on, that's for babies because
Not
kids
necessarily. Yeah,
are in
today.
school.
Yes, today shows during the day are for babies. But back then, there were still cartoons, man. There were like, there were shows for kids.
Not at noon. They were in school. They were at recess.
Well, maybe it was at 2 o'clock.
So like when you got out of school, I
Or
guess.
maybe it was at 7 a.m. I can't remember. Maybe it was early morning. I think it was an early morning, like you watch TV before you go to school and it was on.
Well, for me, that would have been Tom and Jerry. That would have been like the Muppet Show, like super early. Even though the Muppet Show was a nighttime show, I think for the whole family. I think sometimes you would see it in syndication in the morning. Normally for me, you get up to you have your cereal before you go to school, and that's Tom and Jerry time
Uh-huh.
usually.
I don't know. Cat Dumpling, help me out. What time of day did that show come on?
And then when you get
It seems
home,
like you and I were the only two that watched it.
and then when you get home, that's when you see Batman and Robin. The Adam West,
The
Batman
original
and
two?
Robin would be on after school. That and the Beverly Hillbillies. Um, and then Saturday morning you wake up and that's the Smurfs. You know, or maybe
Yeah,
that was
you know,
before your time. Maybe I mean after your time.
yes, after.
You weren't
Yes,
watching the
Great
Smurfs
Space,
and Gem and the Holograms like I was.
right. Yes, the Great Space Coaster, Cat. When was that on during the day? At what point? What part of the day was that on? Was that early morning or was it a weekend? I don't think it was a weekend thing. I always loved the Spider-Man cartoon, Spanky. Always loved it.
Well, there was a bunch of them.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. It was on in the mornings before school.
Hmm.
I think it was like 7 a.m., like around 7 or 7:30, and it was only on for a half hour.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I'm gonna have to watch a little bit of one and see. I'll report back. Tell you what I thought. It looks like maybe Mark Hamill was on one of them. Maybe.
Hmm.
Good night, Dino.
Good night, Dino.
Or is that N?
No, it's
Is the G silent?
Silent G. Dino, the next one we'll talk more about guitars and strings and gear the next time you pop on.
Yeah. It looks like we'll probably be on tomorrow. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
being told.
we're gonna be on tomorrow. Yeah,
My
we'll have a
producer
show
is
tomorrow.
telling me in my ear that we're going to be on tomorrow. Special edition,
No,
something
producer.
or other.
I'm a producer. I'm a producer. I'm an engineer and a producer.
Man, you sound like Baba Booey, man. Sound just like him.
Papa Booey. Papa Booey.
Man.
Fafa Flohai.
You know, I think I think Stuttering John said something. Uh, maybe I shouldn't say this. I think he said something with my name in it.
Really?
I think, but I never heard it. Did anybody hear Stuttering
do,
John say my name
do, you,
recently?
do you know how crazy that sounds?
Well, no, no, no. Yes, okay, I get it. I get it, but no, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Truth.
Jane, you going to sleep?
No, he's saying see it to Michael Smith's going to sleep.
Oh, good night, Michael.
Good night,
Awesome
Michael
seeing
Smith,
you
man.
again tonight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the stories, man. I heard a little bit from Dave, but sounds like you guys had a great time. That's awesome, man. It's too bad. It's too bad. It wasn't a Monday night thing with you guys over there. That would have been great.
Well, it is Monday night, but you were gone,
Well, yeah,
and it
yeah,
was the Monday night thing because he was here on a Monday night.
yeah. Ah, it would have been great to have you guys over there. That would have been cool,
Yeah.
man. It's on YouTube, Johnny. Simon says. Are you sure you don't smoke pot, Johnny? I'm sure. I Everybody thinks I do. I never have, although I wish I did. Yeah. The thing is, maybe people think I do because I smell like it all the time because all my friends do, but I don't.
I think people
I
think I do because I smell like you do because I do.
a doobie doobie doo, you know? Yeah, I've never done it. That's the honest truth. I've never done it. That's right. Actually, Mad Dog, that's Miller. High life. Um, yeah, but no, I swear I've never done it. Never, and we can't say it. We really can't say it, but never done it. Although down here, I mean, here it's I could, but I won't. Um, my eyes are red enough. Let's just say.
Yeah. What up, Sty?
Yeah, man. No, I'm serious though. Stuttering John, I think he said my name recently on one of his things. I just have to go through and find it. Um, yeah, yeah, he's a Facebook friend of mine, and he has it out for all those guys. Apparently, he's not, you know, from what I understand, you know.
Yeah.
Michael Smith had an awesome time. Dave is an awesome dude and a gracious host. Maybe we can set up something the next time I am in New York.
Thank you, Michael. I'll send the check in the mail.
Well, he knows where your Burger King is, so.
That's right. Well, Michael, where did we meet? Where did we meet tonight? Tell them all where we met.
You guys met at Spanky's.
Spank. Spankies.
Burger King.
Can you tell it I'm tired? Spankies.
So
Either that or I'm high.
Michael, so you showed up and you swear Dave wasn't, you walked in and he didn't get up and carry his tray over to the trash can and say, "Hey man, let's go."
No, I met him. He called me from there, and
He's like,
I came and met him there.
Dave's like, "I swear that was the chicken sandwich." Still time, Johnny. Still time, Simon. I know, man. I mean, that's what I always say, there's always time. You can always do it later. You know? Always. I swear by the time, who is it? Doesn't Hagar have a song? It's One Way to Rock. Doesn't he say something about what's the lyric?
Oh,
Something before I die, blah blah blah.
which he can do it all just once before I die.
Joe, are you still in here or Jim? Even though
Joe,
even though nobody sang on that cover, bef- there's some lyric he has about getting high before he dies, and I shouldn't have said that on here,
oh,
um, but yeah, I always figured, when I'm an old man, I'll just, that's the time to do, everything and everything.
that's right.
Because why not? You know, I'll take my first hit and everything. I'll inhale.
I'll see you in hospice. Like I'll meet you for the first time when you're in hospice, and I'll bring $100 bill that I'll roll it up, and I'll bring like an 8 ball of cocaine with me, and push your face into it, and it'll be the first time you do that, and then you can die a happy man.
Yeah, but I'll be looking at you.
Well, like I said, you'll die a happy man.
At least wear a wig.
That's not even close to being funny.
you know, at least be wearing like a nurse's outfit and a wig or something.
I think
But
cat
wait a
dumpling.
minute.
I think
Why
cat
am I the
dumpling.
one?
What?
Why am I the one dying first?
I don't know.
Come on.
Well, that's what makes it so outlandish. But anyway, I think Cat Dumpling thinks that maybe, just maybe, we should do more of these this late because I'm more fun when I'm tired, and
Uh-huh.
I'm not such a stick in the mud.
Yeah. Well, they can't see you.
Yeah, but it is true. I open up a little bit when I'm tired, late at night, where the governor is gone, and I just really say what I want.
Yeah. Yeah, cat dumpling. I don't know if you've been around for we've done a bunch of these last September on this channel here. Go back literally almost a year ago to the day, and you'll come across a whole bunch of these late night podcasts.
where,
Like,
where I'm snoring,
yeah, yeah, this is like a yearly thing we do.
snoring and
Where,
farting, snoring and farting.
yeah, gross.
Oh my god, that's just so funny.
Yeah, it seems like yeah, once every September, once a year. Yeah, we do these late night podcasts, and yeah,
Oh gosh, it's so funny stuff.
yes. All right. It's 2 minutes to midnight. It's a minute to midnight here.
We're in an Iron Maiden song.
And I've got a Great Space Coaster to check out
Oh
or
yeah.
whatever it is. I'll look at a couple of those and
Good
then
stuff.
watch my normal
You'll probably turn it off in 30 seconds.
yeah, probably. All right.
So
Huh?
you
You're
good?
good? I'm good, man. I'm great.
Awesome. This was a
I'm
good one.
I'm great. Yeah, this was cool. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
11:59 p.m. here. A minute to midnight. So it looks like we'll be on tomorrow. We'll actually do a special thing tomorrow, like a live unboxing with 7/8, it looks like. Looks like he's getting a new toy. As far as, I mean, that's what I hear. So,
Yes.
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 Michael Smith, have a good night, man.
Yeah. Take care, Michael, and have a safe trip back home, man.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. We're out of here. Thanks for listening, everybody. This is my daily vlog. I don't know if it's a vlog really, but podcast. VEDA vlog every day in April. Mark Taylor. Hey man. Have a good night. Good night, Spanky. Good night, Simon. Good night, Jaden James. Good night, Michael Smith. Good night, Cat Dumpling. Good night, everybody. Good night, David.
Good night, Johnny, and
Are you
everyone in
good?
the chat. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm probably gonna shut this phone off and just conk right
Yeah.
out.
I think when I hit stop, I think I'm just gonna go. Tone Bolts. Have a great day. It's daytime where you are, man.
Yeah,
Have a great time. Have a great time all the time.
all the time. I think we should coin that phrase.
You mean get the domain?
Yeah,
Quick. All right.
yeah. Have a great time. All the hashtag have a great time all the time.com.
But is the G in great and the G in good silent? Have an eight time. Have an eight. Wait. Wait a minute.
Have a rate time all the time.
Wait. Great.
That's it. There's only one G, dude.
Oh, there's the one G. Have an eight time when you're hungry.
Oh, rate. See,
Rate? Oh.
GREAT. Great. Rate. Have a rate time. Roll the prime. Roll.
Rate?
Rate time.
I don't know.
Rate.
I think we should change it back to good. Ood. Have an ood time.
Okay.
I don't know. All right. I got to go.
Well, where are you going?
Good night, you guys.
All right.
No, I'm literally, I got to go. Literally.
All right. Well.
All right. All right. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, you got it, man.
Yeah. So just text me. Who's not Jaden James? Hey, man. Good night, Jaden James. 7 or 8. If you hear from him, whatever.
I told him to call me after 12.
Okay. Yeah. Text me.
All right, dude.
And we'll do that.
Simon, man, have a great breakfast and have an even better second breakfast.
Yeah. Have a great day. All right. See you guys. All right. So I'm gonna actually hang up. So.
Okay, you got it.
All right. Johnny Beane, johnbeane.com. Everybody have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya. Take it easy.
All right.
Bye.
Night, Dave.